Hello, everybody. Alaska, a tough place to test shock absorbers. That's why we took Motorcraft shocks to Alaska, testing them in 50 GM, Chrysler, and Ford cars and trucks. After 6 months of driving over the jarring, rough roads of Alaskan pipeline country, only 3 shocks couldn't take the punishment. This is Lowell Thomas reminding you, no matter what you drive, wherever you drive, ask for Motorcraft shock absorbers from Ford. Tested tough in Alaska. So long.
Welcome to the hottest place in the country, I guess, Mojave Desert, Southern California, for the Southwest Cross Country Motorcycle Championship. 801 riders lined up and ready to go in the largest starting field for this event since 1959. The cross-country race is really what might be called a hare and hound race. They'll run 2 different loops of desert terrain, treacherous countryside. That's been laid out by the sponsoring Victor's Motorcycle Club and the sponsoring club membership. They are not eligible for this race because they have seen the course. Here's the big trick. The competitors have not seen the course. They'll be running for a smoke bomb, which in effect will be a pile of burning tires. It'll be lit to guide them on their way. Then they pick up the course markings, and after 100 miles, we hope most of them make it back to the finish. 2 basic types, lightweights and heavyweights. Now let's take a look at the course, a map. We leave from the pit area, then they'll go out to the smoke bomb, which will be located about here, through a narrow canyon, and then out to the first of 7 checkpoints. Then across every kind of desert terrain, checkpoints 2 and 3. Then back into the pit area for gas. Then out to the second 50-mile loop and 4 more checkpoints. And finally, if they can make it, back to the pit area for the finish. The course is marked with lime. And they use something like 5,000 pounds of lime to mark this long one. Arrows running in the proper directions and ribbons on bushes for the field to follow. And a no here means exactly what it says. No, don't go that way. A down arrow means danger too. And stripes of lime across the trail means danger. And here they go. The riders must run about 10 yards to reach their bike. And here the start is most important. Some fire right away, some are a little late. But most of the field is now in motion. And from this view, in our helicopter, with cameraman Nelson Tyler, it looks like a giant ant farm. You'll see them go streaking across this flat portion of the Mojave at high speed, because they have had the opportunity to examine this area of the course, and this only area of the course. The rest of it, they'll be running for the first time. So they'll be going across here at speeds up to 70 miles an hour, and some of the gamblers may go even faster. And here already you begin to see why it is so important to get out in front, because running back in that dust you just simply can't see. And what do you think the desert wildlife thinks about this now? Wow. Some 800 motorcycles will go hurtling toward a canyon that is no more than 50 feet wide. And moving out in front, coming from the outside, is a veteran, Buck Smith, number 131. Oh, Buck has traveled these trails a number of times. Never this particular trail, but he's been around. And I guess after a while, there is no substitute for experience. And Buck will lead the pack into the canyon. The surface of the desert reasonably hard from the starting line, but once you get into the canyon, as you can see, the sand is deep. The ruts are deep, and it's treacherous right here. And Howard Beach, running right behind Buck Smith, is the first to go down. He goes down right in the mouth of the canyon. And he'll have to be careful and get out of the way, because here comes everybody else. Now we're told that 20 of the bikes did not make it away from the starting line, so already the field has been cut down by some 20 or so. Heat saps an engine just as it saps a man.